He stopped with slap fight? No, I didn't. We caught up just recently. If you're talking about power slap, that hasn't started yet. This is going through like a weird set of twists and turns. So this is Dana White's slapping circuit. And it looks like he's putting tons and tons and tons of money behind it. But he's making some weird fucking choices. Like he said it's going to be going to Rumble. Like it's getting strange. He's the resub king. And also, all of the UFC fans fucking hate this. Some of them got so angry at me for some reason. They're like, fuck you, MoistCr1tikal, for watching the slap fights and bringing them to the West. You made Dana White think this is a good idea. Now we have to watch these previews. And like, for some reason, I got like caught catching strays. I mean, I fucking love slapping. I didn't whisper in Dana's ear to do this or anything. You created it. I'm the Frankenstein and this is my monster. Why are so many people bitter about higher production slapping? Well, the people that already like slapping, for example, like Slap Fight Championship fans, like, the people that like slapping aren't upset about it at all. It's the people that like are into the combat sports scene that are upset. It's the resub Muth. Why be upset though? Well, so one of the big things is they're like, oh, so Dana White doesn't care about head injuries, clearly. Oh, looks like they don't really give a fuck about safety with this slapping thing. So, like, they're using it as, oh, he's this hypocrite, because now look at him doing slap stuff, which is clearly a danger to, CTE and shit. I mean, they're not wrong. It very much is dangerous. But that doesn't take away from, like, the fun of watching it, or you don't have to watch it either. It's just, like, it is supposed to just be a novelty, fun kind of thing. There's a tier 1 710 in the resub. Naiteoni. Thanks the bits, Lord. Well, okay, now you guys aren't. That's kind of a bad faith argument, like how it's no different than UFC or anything. It is. Like, face the facts, we all know it. In slap fighting, you can't defend. You have to take the full impact, the brunt of all of it. It is more of a danger for CTE than I think more traditional combat sports. Like, it kind of is, and we all know that. The inability to defend yourself, and you have to sit there, you can't flinch, you have to take the entire impact. Like, you don't have to try and, like, pretend that's not, a serious concern, because it is. But at the end of the day, everyone that's there slapping is doing it because they enjoy it, they have fun doing it, it's something that they put a lot of work into, and they recognize that it is both a dangerous but an entertaining spectator sport. There's a resub Granite, Moo Cow, and Demonoid. And the bits Mobs. And Carp. And the resub Cheese. Probably take less overall hits though. Yeah, but the hits you take are a lot more, I would say, brutal. Because think about think about UFC for a second. The hits you're taking, you are also moving. You're trying to defend it. And not every hit is going to land flush. Like, not every hit you take is going to be a fucking haymaker. When it comes to slapping, every hit is landing directly on you with the full force. And you can't do anything about it. Even if you don't successfully block or you don't have your guard up, you moving is already taking some of the force out of that hit. Like, you just being mobile is taking some force away. Here, you are stationary. Not if you're moving towards it. Yeah, true. I guess he could be moving towards it, which would make it worse. On the whole, though. These are resub 2 balls. Obs. Gotcha. And yeah. You didn't seem mad or anything, man. No, I get you. Thanks for the bits, Jimmy. Can't be as bad as football. Once again, I feel like, well, nah, I still think slapping probably poses the biggest risk for CTE long term. Well, I don't know. Maybe not, though. Because I'm thinking for like a lineman who is always having contact. Yeah, I don't know. That one I think is kind of tough to say. You see the horror movie Grinch trailer, the mean one? I don't think so. Thanks, resub Luke. Yeah, it's true. Plus, slap fighting is always quicker. You're taking like 5 hits at most. The majority of the time, at least. Would I rather go 1 round slap boxing or 1 round in the octagon? It just depends on who my opponent is. But let's say it's someone of equal physical stature as me, I would choose the octagon every single time. Because in the octagon, maybe it ends up on the ground and I get some like in a submission hold. Then I tap out and I'm not permanently damaged. I'm a little sore, but at the end of the day, I tapped out and now I'm back to normal. A slap, that shit'll ring your bell for days. If not permanently, depending on who's fucking slapping you. Not everything in the octagon ends in like some kind of giant bone-shattering haymaker. I think it's the tier 1 sag. Unless you get ground and pounded. Oh yeah, then I get fucked. Yeah, I'd be so fucked. Dude really thinks slapping is worse than being at a 15-minute UFC fight. L take. Go get slapped. By like an actual like slapper. And also, there's no way I'd make it a full 15 minutes. The thing was 1 round. 1 round of slapping versus 1 round of the octagon. Just go get slapped by like a man. And you tell me. And you can't defend yourself. Thanks a prime father. Thanks the resub raid. Would you take a slap from the world's strongest child? Yeah, how much power could a child even really pack? That'd be fine. Yeah, I'd take that fight for the payday. There's no way that kid's gonna actually be able to, like, ring my bell or anything. There's no shot. He wouldn't be able to actually give me a concussion. He's a fucking kid. be like the buff kid. No, it wouldn't. I'm imagining like a child, like a kid, like from Coco Melon. He's a resub Sun Smooch.